first award winner tonight is a young woman from County Kildare who in the last year has drawn attention to the plight of people living with the debilitating illness that is cystic fibrosis. Through her appearances on radio and television and her newspaper articles, Orla Tinsley has raised very important questions about the way in which we care for people with cystic fibrosis.
Orla is very dynamic. She likes to be involved in everything and is very interested in everything that's going on around her.
Life is for living, and that's what I did, and that's what a lot of people with CF, their attitude, that's what their attitude is.
She has a voice, and she uses her voice to fight hard for people with cystic fibrosis.
Well, my attitude towards cystic fibrosis is that it's a part of me, but it's not all of who I am. Well, growing up as a child with cystic fibrosis, I did go into hospital quite a lot. Transitioning over to adult services was quite a shock. You're in this, this room with sometimes, people with different infections or even senile patients or psychiatric patients. And, as an 18-year-old, it's quite scary. It's quite scary and it's dangerous for your health. So it's something that, when you go into hospital, you should feel safe.
There are certain times when I come out of that hospital, I am so upset. But you don't show it to her, you just come out and you just get on with life.
You should feel you can recuperate and get better, and particularly if you're a long-term patient, and if you're going to be going in there an awful lot, you should be able to have that sort of security, but that certainly wasn't there. It was just so shocking to see that in places where they had better facilities, there was a longer life expectancy, and they had better care, and that was something that I didn't really understand. So that really, really made me want to talk about it and make people aware of it.
Orla is in Newbridge in County Kildare. How badly do you need to get a bed, Orla?
Well, the situation is I've been waiting for a bed since Thursday on the waiting list.
Explain, Orla, to people why it is so bad for cystic fibrosis sufferers to go through A&E.
Your immune system is completely down and you're exhausted, and you're put in a really dangerous situation in A&E where you could pick up absolutely anything.
Orla is very determined, and she's like a dog with a bone, really. Once she gets it in her teeth, she'll keep going until she gets a result.
Orla wrote this piece for the Irish Times called My Life in Politicians' Hands, and she just really put it up to Bertie Ahern.
She doesn't care who she speaks to. If it's somebody who can help her in her plight for people with cystic fibrosis, then she will do it.
Whenever Orla writes, there's such passion in the voice that she writes with, and it just had a huge reaction. People were appalled, and I think that was the start of it, really, in terms of Orla's campaign.
I think Orla's campaign has gone a long way towards making things better for people with cystic fibrosis.
I'm going into my final year in UCD in English and Ancient Greek and Roman civilization, and I absolutely love it. I hope to just continue to enjoy my life, and hopefully facilities will get better in Ireland, and we will get our unit in 2010, and we will all live longer.
Shine, shine, shine on.
Here to present our first Young Person of the Year award to Orla Tinsley, would you please welcome Andrea Corr.
At 21 years of age, Orla Tinsley has already achieved more than most. She is a remarkable young woman who has worked tirelessly to promote better care and conditions for people living with cystic fibrosis. Her enthusiasm, passion, and her zest for life are examples to us all, and we are honoured to be able to present this Young Person of the Year award to Orla Tinsley.
Well done, Orla. Congratulations. It does mean something that Andrea is handing you this award, doesn't it? We'll come back to it in a minute. Are you in shock?
Absolutely, yeah.
We saw you talking on that piece of tape there about what you go through when you're a cystic fibrosis sufferer and you're admitted to hospital, and it is horrifying. Since you started raising awareness about the conditions that sometimes you're faced with, have things changed?
Absolutely. Things have improved for cystic fibrosis patients in Ireland, and last August we got 8 single ensuite rooms in St Vincent's for patients. I mean, it's still not enough because there are over 300 patients attending Vincent's, and at any given time there's up to 25 patients in. So, you know, if you're not in those 8 beds, then you're still in the situation you were in January. But yes, there are improvements, but hopefully we can make it even better.
Absolutely. Now, you are a full-time student.
Yes.
And you've got this other career as well, raising awareness. Is it tough combining the two?
It is difficult, yeah, but you know, talking about cystic fibrosis is something that I can't not do. You know, it's impossible not to do it. It's so important, and I'm just glad that, you know, the Irish Times and that gave me the opportunity to write about it, and that people are more aware than they were.
You talked about writing for the Times there. You've managed to make an impact that most journalists with years in the business couldn't hope to make. I mean, everybody knows what you write about now. Is writing something you want to keep up?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to continue writing and, you know, maybe write some books as well. That'd be great.
Well, you wrote to Andrea once upon a time.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's so embarrassing.
It's the place to air it now. Get it all out.
I wrote to Andrea one time when I was quite unwell, and she wrote back to me, and it really lifted my spirits and really helped me, and it was incredible. So thank you so much.
You sent her a present as well, Andrea, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent her tin whistle.
You did? Oh my God, yeah, you did. Tin whistle.
Obviously, you took it off.
You sent me tin whistle that you had used at the Brit Awards, and
right.
So, yeah, so it was great, and the note as well. Like, it just meant so much to me. So
okay, I'm really happy. I'm glad. Well done. You're amazing.
Well, you've more than Andrea as a fan, Orla. There is somebody else who really wanted to be here tonight and has sent a message because he couldn't make it. Have a look at this.
So hello, Orla. I would love to be there tonight and meet you in person and congratulate you for this award, but I am down in moderately sunny Castletownbere for the first time in 6 weeks. It's been raining every day here. I believe it's lashing in Dublin. But I just wanted to say congratulations on the winning of this award. From what I've read about you and heard about you of people that have met you and know you, it's well deserved. And all the work that you've done for those with cystic fibrosis, you know, in a country that is as prosperous as ours has become, there should be a direct relationship with those who need care, and that's not always the case, as we found out. So good people like yourselves who are standing up and being vociferous and being an advocate for those who are, you know, who are suffering with cystic fibrosis are essential. And you know, just the courage and the strength that you display on a regular basis in your articles, and you know, you showed on the Joe Duffy radio show that even while lying down in a hospital bed, you can still make a stand. And if I had a hat on, I would take it off to you, and if I was there, I'd give you a big hug. But as I'm not, I'll just say congratulations, and I hope you enjoy the evening, and God knows you deserve it. So a belated happy 21st and a early happy 22nd. Take care.
I'm as green as you're dressed right now. What do you feel? What's your reaction to that?
That's just absolutely bizarre. That's amazing.
Enjoy the rest of your night. You've so earned it, as you said.
So much.
And well done. Andrea, thank you so much for coming in again. Congratulations, Orla.
Thank you.
The winner of our first Young Person of the Year award tonight, Orla Tinsley, ladies and gentlemen.